Okay guys, conceptual video on how I approach the close guard as the top player looking to pass. Short disclaimer, this position happens a lot at local tournaments for beginners, white, blue belts, intermediate, novice, beginner, etc. And I see a lot of misconceptions here. A lot of people are really working with the upper body, trying to control the neck or the head or hook here. You are never going to pass the legs by controlling the neck. Worse so, if I go for the head, this gives him the underhook, which you can use to wiggle out and start going for my back and attack here. So for most beginners, don't do this. Of course, there are going to be exceptions. If you do know a Sao Paulo pass or in the gi, there's going to be some times when I really pass low, and I have some videos on that. But just the main concept, you have nothing to do with his upper body. Only his grips, which are kind of attached to his upper body, but you get what I'm saying. There are, in the gi, cross-collar chokes and Ezekiel's, and there are submissions to hit from here, but you have to understand that your main goal, your objective here is to pass the guard, which means you have to put pressure on the guard, not the guy on the upper body. Two approaches. One, especially in the gi for the beginners, is control the grips, keep your posture high, don't swing your balance from one side to the other, but open, bring the knee underneath, start opening, putting pressure on the ankles, wedging your knee up, etc. My favorite one though, is standing up in the close guard. We have a whole video on this on YouTube. Check that out. Today is a conceptual short approach. I have you to understand this. My arms should always be on his body and never on the mat, which opens up a lot of submissions, hip bumps, entries and sweeps, and preferably not on his upper body and should never cross his body. If my arm goes across his body, even if I'm working here, it gives back exposure or it gives sweeps because I don't have a base. So my hands should be on my partner's body where I keep my elbows framed or in. The other position I like to be in is going to either be cupping the bicep or C-gripping the armpits with my elbows attached to the body. In this way, I can control the grips. So use your hands, grab my legs, grab my legs, grab my legs, grab my legs. So then I control, so that my legs are free to start working up, basing, start working, and then I can start passing the guard, going out or wedging in between. How to pass, once again, check that out on YouTube. The concept is this. My hands are always on his body, controlling his grips. I will only stand up if I have a form of grip control. If I don't control his grips and I stand, he can grab my leg, start to sweep or enter for leg entries. Controlling his grips in the gi is a bit easier because we have the sleeves. We can pin. In no gi, this is pretty hard. I have a video on this. I don't really like it anymore. I prefer to control the end of the grips and therefore control the grips. You have to be aware that he can swim here and reset all this grip fighting until I'm ready to go. As I control the grips, I don't fear the chokes anymore. Go for a triangle, armbar, choke, because I'm controlling my elbows on the inside. From here, we can easily start working our way up, get a standing position. Sometimes I really like to just put my knees in between and keep this position, which looks really, weak, but it's way stronger than you think, and standing like this, which gives sweeps and entries. But for that, I refer to technique in this conceptual approach, how to work in the close guard and what not to do.